gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Are you ready?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Here we go, boys. Game number 1. We're in the losers bracket, but still, this could be a good one, I assure you. It is Lazlo versus Latof. Blue Dawn Tournament, losers bracket, unit counter by Snark, and you might notice something new, boys. Meanwhile, this is a map pick by yours truly, Tiburon, User Bench, Lazlo going as Allied first, and Latof as Soviet Iraq. First, let's look at the spawns, and then we'll walk you through whatever's on your screen. First to 4, best of the 7. The left side, we have the yellow player, Lazlo. On the right side, we have the red player, Latof. What do we have, boys? At the top of your screen, you have the queue of what they are building. So currently, the allied player is building Grizzlies and an ORF. We've got 2 NGIFVs out. Oh, you don't have 2 shouting doof. Let's go. Double NGIFVs. Double NGIFVs. Tanks are out for a Latof. Trying to defend against a Lazlo. Well, moving MCV. Doesn't care that much. What else do we have? We have the eco on the right side. And the money spent as well. Money spent, meaning who has spent more money of the money they have earned or mined and everything, or received from the oils. So Lazlo being the aggressor here, double NGIFVs against the Deso King. So till now it is Lazlo. Lazlo's the one who spent the most money. Is he winning? He's got 6 Grizzlies out versus 5 Rhinos. Thanks to Snark bringing us this new unit count, this new update to the unit counter. Krister with another super chat. Let's go. 119 Norwegian. Is it kroners? Kroners or crowns? I think it's Norwegian kroners or something, right? Thanks a lot, Krister. Back again over on YouTube. Let's go. Double War Factory out of Latof. Is there a split? There's a split. 3 Grizzlies versus 2 Rhinos. 1-for-1 kill there. Latof's the one now, spending more money. 28k spent by the Deso King. Meanwhile, both of them are on 5 miners. Let's hope it fits on the right side there. So what is going on? Lazlo has a ref ready, places it long distance. He needs to stretch more through this side. This is years event, so we'll need a lab out soon as well. Is he building a lab? He's building another ref. Lazlo might be in trouble here. Latof is here at the top. 1 miner goes down of that ref. Anything else going on? Not really. Service depot here at the bottom. Still 2 war factories for Latof. There was a flag here, not sure what it was doing. Here comes Latof. 13 Grizzlies versus 13 Rhinos. The Grizzly numbers are going down. Looking good for Latof. Even drones here. Drones go down to the GIs. A miner goes down. Latof winning top left. What do we have here? NGs. 1 NG goes down. NGIV on the MCV. Gets it. Latof takes a power plant. MCV The original one will go down from Latof. And 2 rhinos on that MCV that he took from Latof. Elite comes out for Latof, and that is gonna be GG.
Player defeated.
Lazlo goes down. Game 1 goes to Latof. Let's go. Christer with the donation. Let's go through Super Chat on YouTube. Thanks a lot, bro. Much appreciated. It is 1-0 to Latof. Switch faction. Lazlo with a D-map pick, please. So now Latof will play as Allied, Lazlo as Soviet. It is 1-0 to Latof. It is Lazlo to pick the next map. Yo, new Daniel Alexa in the chat. Steve Jabba Dating in the chat as well. Christer Eng over on YouTube. Let's go. Divide and Conquer. Divide and Conquer for the next map. OP Soviet map versus Latof's Allied. Oh, we're gonna have Great Britain. Lazlo versus Latof, game number 2. Here we go. Blue Dawn Tournament qualifiers. Lazlo versus Latof. Loser's bracket. Loser will be knocked out of the tournament. Map pick by Lazlo. Divide and Conquer. Pretty OP Soviet map. Lazlo Soviet versus Latof's ally. Top right spawn for the red player Latof. Bottom left spawn for the yellow player Lazlo. Both of them are building war factories. Beautiful to see, right? Huge thanks to Snark with this update. Latof has a pillbox ready. Drone coming out for Lazlo. You guys have any feedback on the queue and money spent that has been added, boys? All feedbacks are welcome, as long as they're all positive. Let's go. We've got NG and a Terra drone in this flag, going for the MCV. Terra drone gets the Grizzly. Terra drone just jumped into that Grizzly immediately. Unit counter really OP. Let's go. Thank you, Mudro. Thank you, Pav. There's another thing as well that the unit counter can do, boys. We will test it out maybe later. Double NGIFE out of Lazlo. There are 2 Grizzlies here at the top. Lazlo needs to watch out. I'm sorry, Latof needs to watch out. New tech, indeed, Mr. Madness. We've got the money spent underneath the eco, and we've got the queue. The buildings, the units queue on the right and left side of the scoreboard. 3 Grizzlies only at the top here, and GIFE for Latof. Latof, the red player, of course. He is on 6 miners now, 4 miners for Lazlo. The thing is that I'm not sure if there's a money mined, but I think that the money spent is more interesting than the money mined, right? Well, the money mined is the eco that you have. I mean, the total money mined is different, yeah. But the money spent means how much do you have on the field, right? So as we can see here, Latof spent over $34,000 for the units he has. Angie on the war gets the war. Angie on the ref gets the ref. Yeah, if you add both numbers, you will have it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The money mined is both numbers minus 10,000, right? Your starting amount. Latof looking to retaliate. There are no tanks coming out of this war, though. But five riders on the MCV. He's gonna get it. Gets the MCV from Latof back in Lazlo's base. Can you just send on an NG? Why not? Sells the MCV as well after War Factory. Latof has rhinos, boys. Drones being built from Latof. Oh, the War Factory survives. Finally goes down. No more rhinos for Latof, except for the ones that he already has. Can he get this war? Barely gets the war, but only 3 tanks now out for Lazlo. Latof back in his base still has 2 war factories. That broke, though. He is building Rockies, and the Rockies will end it. Yeah, there's no anti-air. But Latof can just go kill these buildings. There's no anti-air for Lazlo. It's gonna make it interesting, though. Last tank goes down. Only miners. GG Gold. And it is 2-0.
Player defeated.
It is 2-0. Flag Troopers, you need a radar for it, yeah. Let's see, it is Lazlo as a Yuri. Latof, Sov, or Allied. It's Lazlo's Yuri versus Latof's Sov or Allied. Two-0 for Latof as we go into game number 3. Here we go.
Tech building captured.
Game number 3, Lazlo versus Latof. Here we are on Dry Heat. Huge thanks to our sponsors, Toichi88 and Ben CNC. Map pick by Lazlo, Dry Heat, boys. And the Connies are coming out for Latof at the bottom. Yuri versus Soviet. Lazlo's Yuri versus Latov Soviet. Do we have the oil counter? Okay, all-in push from Lazlo here with the miner up front. I'm liking it. Oil counter is also live. Miner up front. Initius can do a lot of damage. Bunkers melted. But the flags are out. And the Desert is out as well. And that's the perfect counter. Lazlo has $500 in the bank. Second miner. It might not end right here. Right, elite flag. Gee, my goodness. Elite flag.
Player defeated.
And it's 3-0. Nice try. Nice try, but it didn't work. It is 3-0 and match point for Latof. Latof as Yuri.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna.
Bullet, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is match point for Latof, 3-0. It will be Latov's Yuri versus Lazlo's Soviet. On Dorado Descent. Okay, interesting. Dorado will be the map. Where is my chat? Oh, there it is. Interesting. Should be fine. Lazlo versus Latof, game number 4. Blue Dawn Tournament qualifiers. This is the losers bracket though. It is still a best of the 7, first to 4. Map pick by Lazlo. Dorado Descent by Berg. Yuri's Revenge mode. Lazlo Soviet versus Latov's Yuri. 3-0 the score. It is match point for Latof. Don't go anywhere, boys. After this, we have the intermediate bracket. Top left spawn for the yellow player, Lazlo. Soviet Iraq. Bottom right spawn for the red player, Latof, the Yuri player. Interesting walling. I like it. That's really simple, right? Yeah, just wall it. No NG shenanigans. Will Latof go double war or bring out the early raider? I think going early raider might be valuable here. Of course, only when you're playing against Yuri player. There's the raider, not down at the cliff though. Latof unable to scout this opening of the war factory. Lazlo sees the other brutes. What is this stretch? Why not go down? Why stretch all the way here? I mean, you could stretch with your Bell Lab and Iron Curtain to the top, that's for sure, but you need to get down that cliff eventually. You need to get down that cliff eventually and stretch to the ore. What's this? I don't think there's... Oh! There was an NG in there. He snuck in that NG. I didn't even see that there was an NG in there. Bell Lab out, okay. On 4 miners, Bell Lab tech, yeah. Here comes Latof. Deso. Here comes the initiate looking for this opening. I don't think Latof Still don't think Latof got the scout. Now he's got. Oh, able to desolate anyways. The desolator is still desolating. Interesting. Even though it's chaos droned. Oh, gets the miner on the ref, and Lazlo able to get that iron curtain up, but he's dead broke. He needs a new ref. He only had one. Okay, he was already building one. I could have known that. Never mind. I should have known that, right? I should have known that there was a ref being built. I mean, we have the cube. I should have known that. Meanwhile, genetic mutator out for Latof. Iron curtain is out for. It's one thing getting the new update on the unit counter. The next thing is the doof actually using the update. Actually looking at it. Iron curtain will be ready soon for Lazlo. Still in it. He needs to stretch down at some point, boys. He needs to stretch down. There it is. Is he going another ref? He's going War Factory now. Second War Factory for Lazlo. Drones being brought out. Iron curtain is ready. Oi. Not looking good for Lazlo. Yeah, he could get his tanks back if he droned this, yeah. Oh my god, Matt gets another miner on the ref, and then maybe another one. Nope. Matt goes down. Man, oh man, 2 miner drops on the refs. Second war comes out. One drone still there. Latof gets an injection of money, boys. The brutes go in. So till now, $60,000 spent by the Yuri player, $43,000 spent by the Soviet player. Needs to start moving his miners here to the next patch of ore. Four war factories for Latof. Psychic Dominator is out. And Lazlo is going broke. Moving his miners, maybe. He needs to move the miners. He's broke. Here comes Latof. No, not again. Oh, drone gets in the mastermind. Yep. Looking like a tough hold here for Lazlo. All his tanks are going down. He has no drones out. And he's broke. Dominator will be ready in 30 seconds for Latof. Dominator will be ready soon. And a huge army incoming. Flax. 2 tanks. 2 rhinos get. I see it. Bottom expansion goes down. Absolutely everything. Dying on the MCV is Latof. He's gonna die for it. Gets the MCV. Gets some war factory. Gets a ref. There's a miner here on the ref. Gets a 3rd one, and it's over. That is GG. 3 times. 3 miner drops. 3 minor drops. Lazlo is broke. War Factory goes down. 4 shields. I like it. But there's nothing you can do. Look at this base. Latof's on 6 War Factories. Spent over 30,000
Player defeated.
more than Lazlo. So let's have a look. $57,000 spent by Lazlo, and $92,000 spent by Latof. GG's. Good try out of... Oh, I forgot to send us back to this one. Lazlo unlucky in the tournament draw, of course. Faced Legend first and met Latof in the losers bracket. 4-0 for Latof. Let's update the tournament bracket and let's get ready for the 2 intermediates going at each other. Yuri OP. Let's play out the predictions. Let's reset the score, and the Duke needs to go to the bathroom. Let's see. Tiburon will be the first map. 100% on Latof. You guys were right. Well done. Latof taking it. Let's update the tournament bracket. Over here. So, Lazlo has been eliminated. Latof will continue. Will continue over here. So he will face the winner of Lloyd versus Abdo. They will play on Thursday. They have already scheduled their series. Lloyd versus Abdo will happen this Thursday. And the winner will face Latof over here in the losers bracket. Next up.